I'm like, wow, wow. So it is brand new safe for our show this afternoon. We have the olive that you're seeing on Carol, which I love. We have the rose nutmeg. You saw Sam showing that kind of a pinky, rosy color. And we also have it in the blue, the ultramarine marine blue. The lengths are interesting. It's like 23.5 to 28.5 inches, but it's the interest of the sleeve, the dolman sleeve, and then the pointed little details on the hems.
And the forward turn seams. Look at Carol's, the side of Carol's arm. There's a beautiful big...
One quick, I'm sorry, it's dual sized. So it's the best thing to order for yourself or anybody that you want to think about for a gift. Extra small, small, medium large, extra large 1X, or 2 3X.
Which I love that we didn't do like one size. I never believed that, by the way. We did really give you actual sizes on it. What I love about this, I'm going to show you quickly, but I want to go to the girls because that's when it looks most beautiful. There's a big dramatic cuff on this. And remember, this is a seersucker that is done in a knit. So it's not like those cotton seersuckers you used to wear, but it has that vibe and feeling to it. This forward turn seam that comes in the front that creates a little bit of like a little pointed scarfy hem on the back really brings the eye forward and makes your body look a little bit trimmer. When you wear a volume top, you want some kind of seam and direction for your eye to look at. And in this case, the direction we do is like this to make sure that even though there's volume, your body looks nice and mitered and kind of lean. Then on the back, there's a ton of construction on the back, seaming up here at the shoulder, paneling on the back, and it creates that little shark bitey kind of style on the side. It's phenomenal.
It is. Wouldn't this be a cutest swimsuit cover?
Oh my God, it'd be fantastic. And this looks great with skinny and straight leg. You can wear it with a wider profile jean, but I happen to love it the way that the girls are doing it with either our brand new jean that's coming up next on Kenya or the jean we just showed you for $49 on Carol.
Boy, that comes to life. That rose nutmeg is the most limited color choice. We only have like 500 of the other two colors, the olive and the blues. So again, dual sizing makes this such an easy thing. If you're a smallish person, extra small, small, we have the medium large, we have this in the 1 and 2X, or sorry, extra large 1X, and then or the 2 3X. So it gives you just lots of room. Obviously you can see nothing clings, nothing touches you, basically.
Here's the best part. You look at the girl's body where it comes up a little bit at the center front of the body. The reason we do that is because it makes your legs look longer. If we made that straight across or longer, your legs would get cut off. So creating that little arc, that little high-low, make sure, like a half tuck, your legs look long in the front, but you have coverage on your hips and on your backside. Kenya, are you in the 1X or the 1X?
Extra large 1X.
Extra large 1X? And it's quite generous, I would say. Right? I think it looks nice and full on her. So you guys decide your color. Nutmeg is a brand new color that we mix with the rose. That's coming up later.
That is with the cocoa jean.
Yeah, that jean's coming up next. That jean is a #1 bestseller, by the way.
On the screen.
Brand new, launched last night. We barely have any of the cocoa left. So
I don't believe
if you're loving it, that's our new brown for the season. The next time you will see that brown is in our today's special. So if you're loving it in this new curved hem jean, I was telling everyone yesterday, you've got to get it today because you're not going to see it again until
I'm sad
the
I'll
TS.
miss that one because I'm leaving on vacation on Monday for a couple weeks.
Well, that's more fun.
Well,
that's a good reason.
But we always love celebrating the best. I mean, it's our longest running brand. HSN is 47 years old. DG2 is 30. 30 years.
We're the annoying younger sister in the best way.
That's quite a feat, and thank you. It's because of you that this is our #1 best-selling fashion brand. And it's, I think, because of you that it's the comfort. I mean, obviously you look great, but you feel great when you wear DG2. There's nothing, especially with a top like this and all the stretch that you get in the jeans, that makes you feel judged on any level. Who cares if you put on a few? Who cares if you take off a few? Who cares if you're in the middle of a pregnancy?
Right.
It just meets you where you're at, and you just get to breathe freely and enjoy and live life. And whether you eat, go to the buffet second at a time, or
I'm not shy about any of the above, except for the pregnancy thing. But that's not happening. But what I want you guys to know is the fabric is so bouncy. You know that I'm nuts, by the way, right? The fabric is bouncy. It's very soft. It does have stretch to it. It's very lightweight, and most importantly, it's kind of cool to the touch. So when you have it up against your skin, it's not going to overheat you.
I love that you guys love this one.
Yeah, it's brand new. Brand new fabric too, but we've never made this before.
Seersucker is one of those.
I love it.
A flash from the past.
Oh, it reminds me of like Nantucket. Like we go to Nantucket a lot in the summer, and like Martha's Vineyard. And Seersucker is like classic Americana, right? That's like J. Crew and Ralph Lauren and all those like iconic, crisp kind of American brands. But we kind of made it the DG2 way by doing these color stories and doing it in a knit fabric.
I don't remember stretch with Seersucker.
Seersucker does not stretch. It's beautiful. Actually, my shirt has a little seersucker in it too.
Does?
It's tonal, but it's a seersucker as well.
I like it, but no stretch.
No stretch.
This has a lot of stretch.
It's gonna go up, fall right off me. I want you to, first of all, I feel like you would wear this color, Kelly, with like a black jean.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love this combination.
So this is the new olive with black.
Yeah.
This is rose with nutmeg. Nutmeg's one of the new colors. And then that's ultramarine and navy.
Marine, So all three choices, and once again, dual sizing makes it so easy. I wish we had thousands of each color, because I think this is going to be a favorite for you.
Carol's killing it in this. Let's go back to Carol.
She looks like $1 million.
I just feel like look, so Carol could go to like a fancy lunch. She could go to like, you know, I always say the theater, like we're all going to the theater, but like you could go to like a night, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I am actually going to the theater when I go to Minneapolis to go see my brother next week.
The Guthrie's an amazing theater in Minneapolis.
I'm excited.
But what I'm kind of getting at is if you're going to dinner, you're going out, you're going to someone's house, you're going to the casino, you're going wherever you go, where you want to look cute, but you're not trying so hard to like put on something fancy. This is what you can do with a little black jean, and you just look like $1 million.
Not to mention, great to travel with.
Oh, and the jewelry
takes up no space.
Totally kicks it up a notch.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't wrinkle. It's very lightweight. Obviously, nothing is touching against your body, which during the hottest days of this past crazy summer, it's been brutal.
I'm like, what is? I forget that there's humidity because we don't have humidity in California.
I know. I'm so jealous.
And I get off the plane, I'm like, what?
Your sunglasses just like
yes, and it's like, and my water bottle gets fogged the second I step out of the car. It's so weird.
Oh my gosh, it's wild. But I mean, everybody's been dealing with it, so I'm not complaining. Everybody's had their own, version of the hottest summer on record, I think. But we're here to celebrate that and transition into the next season. Like, bring it on.
Oh, well, look, speaking of that, skinny jeans, knee-high boots, a floppy, like, felt hat, and you take it to, like, a chic kind of boho place. So what I would do is I would get this, wear it now with your crops, because I love this silhouette like you saw on the girls with the crop jean. But then think as we roll forward into fall, throw this on with a skinny jean, a jegging, a bootie, and it gives you, like, fall-forward vibes. So you can wear this to the pumpkin patch with your kids to take pictures, especially if you're, like, in your 30s and 40s and you want to be young and fun. This kind of style with a skinny jean is so popular right now.
Could you wear like a nice thin turtleneck with long sleeves underneath this in the fall?
Every single time Diane Gilman was on air, she either wore a t-shirt underneath her tops or she wore a turtleneck. And so yes, it's generous enough and it's lightweight enough that you can transition. You know what I would think would be really pretty is to do a matching color, either one of the colors that lives in the top in the turtleneck and kind of make it look like a whole story. So then you go into the poncho world, which looks really cool. It looks like a little layer.
You're right.
Yeah,
I do love that whole poncho world look. I know you do, because it's very popular and now super limited, particularly in that beautiful nutmeg rose color. 870302 is the item number. We're going to move right along into the jean that Kenya's wearing. This is the one. You heard Sam say it, the coat